5, 2 weeks after a record snowstorm in Oregon, local vineyards are still assessing the damage the below freezing temperatures caused on their crops. Fox 12's Connor McCarthy tells us it's still too early to tell the full extent of the damage, but for one Newberg winery, they already know the quantity of this year's harvest will be impacted.
The challenge is that there's not much you can do. When it happens, Mother Nature will do what she does.
Like many people across Northwest Oregon, Kim Bellinger woke up 2 weeks ago to see a surprise from Mother Nature, snow covering her vineyard in Newberg.
This is an unprecedented event in the Willamette Valley to have cold temperatures in April. We had snow in April. I've never seen snow in April here in the Willamette Valley.
All the snow and below freezing temperatures damaged green buds that will bear fruit.
So buds like these, where they should be nice, bright and green, but as you can tell, they're kind of brown and crispy at this point because they got damaged from the frost.
Bellinger says about 80% of those buds on her vineyard are damaged.
These primary buds that came out of dormancy the week before the frost or so were very susceptible to those cold temperatures.
The vines will eventually grow new ones, but now her harvest will be set back by weeks and the amount harvested will be less.
Unfortunately, we're working with a couple of years in a row of smaller vintages than we would like, and so many wineries will be faced with just shorter supply.
Bellinger wants to emphasize that this month's snowstorm will not impact the quality of wine, just how much will be available. Being in the business since 2007, Bellinger has noticed how climate change is impacting the wine industry in Oregon.
But we're starting to see more extreme weather events than we had previously. So it's definitely changing. It changes slowly. I mean, this is a long-term issue that we're dealing with.
Bellinger says each vineyard experiences each extreme weather event differently. She says the wine community is constantly discussing with each other about how these extreme weather events are impacting one another. Down the road, as temperatures rise, Oregon may see some more warm climate grapes being planted.
We'll also see a number of other tactics in the wine industry to kind of combat rising temperatures, things like planting at higher elevations, sites that are a little more north-facing that can be kind of cooler and more protected.
Whether it's a mid-spring cold snap or a midsummer heat wave, Bellinger is certain the wine industry will adapt. She says climate change is impacting all aspects of the agriculture industry.
I think it's important to continue to check in with those different agricultural enterprises, and they do have an effect on the economics of the state. So, and of course, if you love wine, it should matter to you.
In Newberg, Connor McCarthy, Fox 12 Oregon.